Hello friends, my name is Raj and today I am going to solve the GeeksforGeeks problem of 18 zone. Okay, so the problem stated we have given a binary matrix containing 0 and 1 and we need to find the total coverage of all zeros, and the coverage is defined such as the cell is filled with 0 and we need to check in all of its four directions whether there is at least one in either of their four directions. If there is any one in either of four directions, then according to that we will increase the coverage for that particular cell. Okay, and at the last we need to return the total coverage of whole matrix. So let's understand the problem by example. So we have given a matrix containing each cell either 0 or 1, and we need to define the total coverage of the matrix, and the coverage of each cell is defined such as the cell value is contained 0 and the cell value is containing 0 and either of in its four direction, in left or right or top or bottom. If there is any one, then according to that we will increase our coverage for that particular cell. So we need to traverse the whole matrix. So let's understand by example. Let me write text box. Mhm. Okay. So currently I am at this index, and as its value is containing 0, and I will check whether in its right side there is any one, as in the right side this is 1. So I will increase the coverage value by 1. Okay, let's it is representing the total coverage of whole matrix. Okay, so I will check if in this bottom direction there is anyone. So there is not anyone, so I will not increment coverage value. Okay, so currently our coverage value is 1, and in my left direction there is no anyone, in my top direction there is no one. So currently I have only total coverage value 1. Okay, yeah, so I will move my pointer by here and I will check if there is anyone in the right direction. So I no need to check in either of any direction because my cell is containing 1 and we need to find the coverage for only that cell that contains the value 0. So I will no longer check in the either of direction because my cell is containing 1. So I will move my pointer further and I will find I need, as my cell value is 0. Now I need to check whether in either of four directions there is anyone. So in the right direction there is no one. In the bottom direction there is 1. So I will increment the total coverage value by 1. So it becomes 2. Okay. And in the left direction I will check if there is anyone. So yes, there is anyone. So I will increment our coverage value by 1. That becomes 3. At the top I will also check because it is goes out of boundary. So our coverage now remain 3. Okay. So let's move our pointer further, and now I reached here. Okay. Now in my cell containing the value 0. So for this cell I will check in 4 direction whether in the right, top, left, bottom if there is any one. So I will increment my pointer by 1. So as for this cell there is only right side, in right direction there is 1. So I will increment my coverage value by 1, so it becomes 4. Now 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 I will move here in this one cell. As this one cell is containing this value 1, so we no need to find the coverage for this cell. Okay. So what I will do, I will move at this one, at this cell. As this cell containing the value 1, so we no need to find the coverage for this cell. So what I need to do, I need to move ahead. Okay. So let's move ahead. Now I reached here. Okay. For this cell, as this value is containing 0, so we need to find the coverage for this value. So I will check in the right direction, there is no one. I will check in the top direction, there is no one. I will check in the bottom direction, there is no one. I will also check in the left direction, there is no one. So I will not increment my coverage value, and what I will do, I will move my pointer ahead. Okay, so yeah, I reached at this cell. Okay, for this cell I will check in 4 direction and I will find that there is only one direction in which the cell value is 1 in the top direction. So what I will do, I will increment my coverage value by 1, it becomes 5. Okay, and I will move my pointer ahead. So for this cell, only in the top direction there is 1. Okay, so I will increment it by 1. So total coverage value of the matrix becomes 6. So let's check the output. Yeah, here for this matrix I will find the output and it is 0. So let's check the code. Okay. So before doing this one, let me write with you. So let's first we will find the size of the matrix. Okay, that is n into m. As there is given that the matrix size is always greater than 1, so mat to assess the mat of 0 will never give the error that is memory not found, something like this. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to traverse the whole matrix. Yeah, so let's define a variable for total coverage which initially assign the value 0, and here I will check if my current value is equal to 1. So I no need to find the coverage for that cell. Okay, if otherwise the coverage value is 0, so what I need to do, I will need to check in the top direction if there is any one. So let's check top direction I minus 1. To move in the top direction for a particular cell, let's say I am here and I need to check in the top direction. So what I will need to change, which pointer? Let's check. Currently this is I comma j, and j will remain same, only rows value change. So rows value I minus 1. Okay, so top, and I will check for the boundary cases if top value is greater than or equal to 0, and if matrix of top comma j. Okay, if its value is 1, means there is at least one we need to find out, and if there is any one, what we will do, we will increment its pointer, its value, total coverage value, and will break the loop. Okay, and here I will top minus minus. Same for the bottom direction. In the bottom direction, let me write bottom. The value goes from I plus 1 to n, bottom is less than n, and here I will check bottom. So I will increment the total coverage value and I will break the loop, and here I need to increment the bottom value by 1. And in the same, what I need to do, I need to write the case for the right direction. So let's, to move in the right direction, what value change? So column value change, so column means j. So I will check if our right is less than m. So what I need to check? I need to check matrix of I comma right cell. Okay. If value is 1, then I will increment the total coverage value by 1. Otherwise, I will increment the right by 1. Okay. Now, I also need to check for the left direction. Okay. So left direction, how we can move into the left direction? By column, by decreasing the value of column, that is j minus 1. And I will check if left value is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so here I need to check matrix of I and left very well. Then I will increment the total coverage value by 1 and I will left minus minus. At the last, what I need to do, I need to return total coverage value. Okay, let's compile and run to check whether any syntax error or not. So our code is working fine. So let's submit it. Yeah, it is fast. And let me update this code solution here. You will find the code solution here. Let me update the today Geeks for Geeks problem of the day solution for the 18 June. Okay. So what is this platform? This platform is community driven platform in which multiple peers or candidates share their resource of, so that multiple candidates get helpful resource and use it. You can also write here and use it to prepare for the interviews or the skill set. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please guys like the video, it motivates a lot to me.